got it out the mud. We're gonna get straight to it. NASA, basically, rover, they found a discovery, basically like another drone. They found a discovery out there, basically of a rock, an ancient rock, billions, basically years ago. They basically said that this rock was supposed to be on this planet, but it just showed that it was some type of signs of life. Let's get to it, man. We're gonna get into this content right now. Y'all know what time it is, man.
A year ago, we thought we found what we believe to be signs of microbial life on the Mars surface. And so we put it out to our scientific friends to pressure test it, to analyze it, and go, did we get this right? Do we think this is signs of ancient life on Mars? And after a year of review, they've come back and they said, listen, we can't find another explanation. So this very well could be the clearest sign of life that we've ever found on Mars, which is incredibly exciting.
Today.
All right, so y'all heard it from out their mouth. They said that they did find some type of life and they're excited. But what kind of life form did y'all find though? What did y'all feel like that they did find? Was it like human form? Was it, to me personally, I'm a high believer in like aliens and stuff like that and myths of it. So, I don't know what kind of signs that y'all find. Like, I want them to be a little more specific. Maybe they're gonna say more into it when we get in the video. But yeah, let's go.
We are really showing you how we are kind of one step closer to answering humanity's one of their most profound questions, and that is, are we truly alone in the universe? So last July, NASA's Perseverance rover found a leopard-spotted rock at Mars. And scientists immediately knew. It was interesting, we hadn't seen anything like that before on Mars.
So y'all find a leopard spotted rock, and y'all feel like it's like, what makes y'all feel like it's life form because y'all found like a leopard rock? I just want to know, like, because I really am like excited if y'all did find some type of other living being, you know what I'm saying, that's on the planet that once was on the planet. So, I'm really excited because I feel like it was certain things because, like, you got to think about it. Why do we have a lot of planets? We have Earth, you have Venus, you have Mars, you have Uranus, you have Jupiter. I'm missing a few. Neptune, uh, Pluto. Like, so you got certain ones that like, I just want to know, like, we have all the other universes. Was to me personally, was it anything that was on these planets that was life form? Like, I felt that way too at one point, just growing up being a kid, just dreaming. But let's keep going.
We talked about it last summer. The moment we found it, we put out the images for everybody to see and everybody to share. And so they've done the analysis on these leopard spots, and we think they are potentially made by some sort of ancient life. It's a signature. It's a sort of leftover sign. It's not life itself. And it certainly could have been from ancient life, and that would have been something that was there billions of years ago, nothing that's current there. And, it could certainly, as we say, be made by ancient life. And what that means is we look at everything we know about life on Earth. And this is the kind of signature that we would see that was made by something biological. In this case, it's kind of the equivalent of seeing like leftover fossils, leftovers from a meal, and maybe that meal's been excreted by a microbe. And
all right, so basically, they say that they haven't found any type of like life up form, but they feel like at one point it was some type of life on the planet because they found some type of signs of it. Now they said, was it currently? No, no, hell to the no, it wasn't current. But at the same time, it's still encouraging that they found some type of, life form though inside these rocks. And it could have been like they said from billions of years ago, but it wasn't anything current. But it's pretty dope to know that we had some type of life form. Oh yeah, it's pretty dope.
That's what we're seeing in this sample.
I'll be providing some overall geologic context for the discovery of these leopard spot features. The Perseverance rover landed in Jezero crater in 2021. Jezero was selected because it's in a location amongst the most ancient terrains on Mars, exposing some of the oldest rocks anywhere in the solar system. And these really ancient rocks provide us a window into a period of time that's not particularly well represented on our own planet Earth, but it's a time when life was emergent on Earth and could have been on Mars as well. We can see Bright Angel through the eyes of Perseverance. The rover spent several months exploring this area, ultimately pushing to the edge, the northern edge of the channel, where the Bright Angel formation met the margin unit. And it's here at the contact, this edge of the river valley, that the rover explored a special target called Chayava Falls. In order to really understand what makes this particular outcrop so special, we have to get our noses to the outcrop, or in this case, the rover's arm, up close and personal to take a look at all the details of these rocks.
What you're looking at here is a selfie that Perseverance took of itself in front of the Chayava Falls workspace in the Bright Angel Formation. And what we saw in this rock were these layers of very fine-grained, rusty red mudstone. These textural features told us that something really interesting had happened in these rocks. Some set of chemical reactions occurred. What you can see here is a set of spectra that are called Raman spectra. And there's a lot of information on these graphs, but the key thing to take note of is the fact that what we see in these spectra is something called a G-band, and that's pointed out on the image. The G-band for us is a smoking gun indicator for the presence of organic matter in this mud. Here what you can see is the chemistry of the surface of this rock rendered in three colors, red, green, and blue. And the mixing between colors is telling us something about where elements are present together. And what's exciting about these finds, this sort of combination of mud and organic matter that has reacted to produce these minerals and these textures, is that when we see features like this in sediment on Earth, these minerals are often the byproduct of microbial metabolisms that are consuming organic matter and making these minerals as a result of those reactions. So what we need to do from here is to continue to do additional research in laboratory settings here on Earth and ultimately bring the sample that we collected from this rock back home to Earth so that we can make the final determination for what process actually gave rise to these fantastic textures.
All right, so there y'all have it, though, man. What y'all think, honestly, personally, with me? I'm hoping that it was some type of, when they bring it home, that they do find some type of conclusion to it, whether it was a real life on there, whether they just felt like it was something that breezed by. I would like to know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely like the outside, the life forms and stuff like that. I would just be curious to see what do they have on the outside world. Do they have these type of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, far as different lives that, you know, and I'll be honestly feeling like they got Area 5150 and they got certain things that they're not telling us about that they being found. But I don't know, man. I just feel like it's more deeper than that. But hopefully they did find some life form, bro, or some information y'all holding back. Do y'all feel like they telling us everything? But y'all let me know in the comments below, man, how y'all feel about this video. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, man. It's another episode, like another one, like no other one. It's another episode of